my channel, and welcome to my channel for those who've never been here before. My name is, well, I was known as Sophia's mummy, but my name is Janice and I do makeup videos. I do mainly reviews on palettes and makeup and stuff, normally from Makeup Revolution, but I do other stuff as well. Today I'm doing a collaboration with another YouTuber. I got an email from a really lovely lady called Nina Moorberg. I'm going to link all her details below. But she said to me, I'd like to do a challenge. I would like to do a collaboration, but to do a challenge. And she wanted to basically pick an eyeshadow palette and say to me, right, I'd like you to do a look from this one and for me to do one for her. And I chose for her to use the Flawless 4 palette because that is one of my favourite palettes and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And Nina chose for me the Soph palette. So yeah, they're both Makeup Revolution palettes, and I don't have the names because... Oh, I do have the names. I do apologise. I do have the names. Normally Sophia goes round and pulls all of my names out, and yeah, basically. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed because I thought I really like this palette. Now I'm just going to cover the mirror up. There is the palette if you haven't seen it already. If you're not familiar with it, you've obviously been living under a rock somewhere. But what I will do is I will link my swatches and everything down below. I will also link over to the video that Nina does as well. But let's jump straight into the video. I've done all the rest of my makeup apart from my highlighter because I never do my highlighter now until after I've done my eyes, because I always think I want to match my highlighter to my eyes. I might want to go cool, or I might want to go warm, I might want to go pink, I might want to go gold. You know what I mean. So, okay. Let me just grab the names so I will talk with you. Just grab my brushes. My millions of brushes that I have got. My friend Kat was round yesterday and she was like, how many brushes do you have? And I was like, a lot. Okay, so what I'm going to do then to start off with, I will tell you the names and everything. I've already put my base on, I've already put a primer on, and I've already used some setting powder. I'm just going to move this down a little bit. I've done some setting powder just to set my eyes. But what I'm just going to quickly do, I'm just going to take the colour Penguin, which is this white one here, and just go all over my eye just to lighten it up a little bit. So my brows are all done. So this is just to balance the colour out. It's nothing to do, it's not to, I don't want it to look white, it is literally just to balance the colour out because I use the lace powder to set. So there's a slight pinky tone to it. Which I don't particularly want on my eyes. I'm now going to use a blending brush, which I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Brush Crush in 305. Let's just lift that up a little bit, move you in a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to be taking the shade, this shade here, which is Pancakes, and I'm just going to use that to do a transition shade in my crease. This is my crease colour. I'll do the other eye as well. Okay, and then I'm going to be using iced coffee, which is this colour here. You can see, and just go over the colour again to get that a little bit more of a warmer colour. And I'm taking that quite high up on the brow, up to the brow, because of my hoodies. When I open my eyes, you can't usually see the eyeshadow because they disappear. So if you have hooded eyes, you'll know exactly what this is like. So let's just do this side as well. Okay, so now I've done that, I'm going to go in now with a cup of tea. That just darkens this outer corner. And the same size. It's really pigmented, so you don't need a huge amount. I do love the Soph palette, it is one of my favourites. I've got so many palettes now, I don't have a palette that I go to every day. And I have thought about doing project panning, but I just can't because I just like so much variety in what I'm doing. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in with this colour here, which is Peaches. And I'm just going to take that all over the lid, like so. I haven't done it dramatically. Fairly subtle, but I'm going to now swap brushes. I'm going to use my Zoeva brush and just go in again and just deepen that colour up. And then just above here. So as you can see, and then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to use Pumpkin, which is this colour here, and I'm just going to pop that on my outer corner. Bring that in over my lid at the side, just to about a third of the way in. So that's nice and warm. And then I'm just going to take a tapered blending brush and I'm just going to go slightly darker, and I'm going to use this Danger colour here just to deepen that right up in that corner now. But just literally on the outer corner, and not in the crease but just above the crease. As you can see, there's lots of warmth going on in there today. that's a really, really nice dramatic base. And then I'm going to take the colour Strawberry Sweets, which is this one here, and I'm going to do just over my lids, just gently, just to give a little bit of colour. I do like that colour a lot, it's really, really pretty. And then I'm just going to go back to Penguin, which is the white colour, and then just go in from the corner and sweep that inwards, just to blend. And then the other side. So that blends that through. And then I'm just going to use a bigger blending brush. And I'm just going to blend the top of the lid so that you can't see any harsh lines. I'm just going to go back in using Pancakes again to the top so that that blends all out. Like so. And then my under eye, I'm going to use pumpkin again. Just a tiny amount on my brush. And just go under here. Like so. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a small shader brush, and I'm going to use the colour Sparks Fly, which is this one here. I'm going to put that in the centre of my lid, just to give that a little bit of definition. Let me use a different brush because that brush isn't particularly great. I'll use my unicorn brush. And just pack that one into the centre. Obviously, if you want to give it a real wallop of colour, then use some fixing spray on your brush once you've got your product on your brush, and that will make that so much brighter. So I'm just going to go in with my finger now. That's what he said. See what I mean? It makes such a difference when you actually use your finger. It really does. Lights, which is this colour here. and that's just to open my eyes up a little bit. And then I'm just going to use Penguin again up here just to highlight under my brow. Most of you will know I don't wear false lashes and I don't do winged eyeliner either. Because I can't do it. But there is the finished eye look. I will come in so that you can have a look. I always feel a twit doing this. But there you go. I think this one looks nicer than this side. So yep, there you are. Zoom back out again. Okay, so there you go. That was my eye look that I've done using the Soph Does Nails palette. So as I said, please go over and check out the video that Nina has done using the palette Flawless 4. I can't wait to see what she has put. Please go along and give her a subscribe. If you've come over from her channel, then welcome and thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and I'll see you again in the next video. So ta-ta for now. Bye bye guys.